Hi, this is Bruce, the last nail, and I'm here with Keely, and we're kind of about 45 miles north of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. We're on some forest roads, and this is just absolutely gorgeous up here. I think we're just north of Hahns Peak, and we're really kind of out in the middle of nowhere, as some people would like to say. We're going to spend probably, hopefully, a good part of the day just in the Routt National Forest and going back down the road that we came up and just seeing and filming some of the sights around here. Hope you enjoy. And there's Hahns Peak. I'm definitely hearing some other car activity around here. Now, I have an all-wheel drive, which is nice for these kinds of roads because it is, we did get some snow up here last weekend, and the road is full of snow, but the road is in really good shape. But I am staying off of the 4x4, or what they call the Jeep trails. I don't trust them, not at least not with my car. But this is nice up here. Beautiful. Okay, we're at a place called King Solomon Creek and Forest Road 503, still out in the middle of nowhere, about 45 miles north of Steamboat Springs. And there's quite a bit of color. As you can see, the aspens have pretty much been stripped of their leaves, so we're not going to get the usual fall color from the aspens that you can see kind of top right. But it's still beautiful out here, and it doesn't feel as cold as it might seem. There's a Jeep trail just off to the left. Huge grove of aspens. And if you look straight ahead, we were probably about 3/4 of the way up that mountain. there. That's definitely ice cold water. I don't know how well you can see this, but that's Hahns Peak in the background. And that looks like it's a barn, or it's a combination of a home and a barn. But if it's a barn, it's got some barn doors on it. That's got to be about the biggest barn I've ever seen in my life. But it is just absolutely gorgeous out here.
Like, I want to put this on my phone. Such a cool picture. Just beautiful.
And this is where that house and barn that we were just seeing was right at the intersection of 129 and 503. Here's another one of these picturesque barns here. Now I'm right on the west side of Steamboat Lake. I think this is the Fetcher Brothers barn. I wish I could get in there, but I'm doing what I can to get as close to the barn. But it's just one of these beautiful wooden barns that you see here in Colorado. It looks like it should be on the cover of a Dan Fogelberg album. Oh, here comes Keely. This area in here just absolutely defines what rustic is. If you like rustic, you'll love it here. Okay, so last nail back, and we are at the trailhead to get into the Mount Zirkel Wilderness. Again, we're north of Steamboat, and we really are kind of, again, out in the middle of nowhere, as some people would call it. But it's very beautiful up here. I kind of wanted to get deep somewhere, just to see what the high mountains look like at this point. Okay, now here's a warning: no camping within a quarter mile of Gilpin Lake, Gold Creek Lake, or Three Island Lake. So that's okay. I think it probably has more to do with going to the bathroom. That's not the warning that would concern me. Here's the warning that will concern me. Living with wildlife. We are in bear country. And they give instructions in camp. And they also give instructions if you encounter a bear. So I'm pretty much in the middle of an aspen forest. And there's some pines here too. Again, it's very beautiful here. So where I'm at is the Routt National Forest trailhead, and as I said, we're right on the edge of the Mount Zirkel Wilderness. And I'm going to try to get some pictures. I'm going to have to go a little further back down the road of the mountains over at the Continental Divide. Again, there's a grove of aspens, and they're already ready for winter. Their leaves are already stripped. Any leaves that are currently on there have lost their color. And I don't know if you can see this. I see that I'm getting a little bit of interference from the sun, but there's a whole slope of a mountain side here that's been hit with fire. Okay, so here comes Keely, and she is rightfully so concerned about bears. But, you know, we have a park up by where we live called Chautauqua, and there's bear sightings in there all the time. So, but anyway, this is looking in to the Mount Zirkel Wilderness. Now, I don't want to say what it is, but it's possible that peak back there and up to the left is Mount Zirkel itself. That would probably be a 12 or a 13er, but that ridge that's up there is part of the Continental Divide, which would be part of the Continental Divide Trail. So, on this road that we're on, we are as close to the Mount Zirkel Wilderness as we can possibly get. And there's that slope I was talking about. It's a slope of a mountain where fire has hit, possibly lightning. And here's, this is probably some either Colorado granite, gneiss, or schist. Take your pick. And this is the Elk River. We're a few miles away from the Mount Zirkel Wilderness. This is just beautiful in here.